What is up, you guys? This is Herpy Derpy, and today I'm bringing you guys a Middle Cup battle. Now, Middle Cup is actually a pretty cool tier. It's on the PO server, and basically, it's kind of like Little Cup, except you can only use Pokemon that are in the middle of the third evolution chain. So that includes Pokemon like, Combuskin, Marshtomp, like Grovyle and stuff like that. And it's really interesting because, it's kind of like because the really interesting about it is that you can't use a Violite, and this kind of turns Middle Cup into a really offensive tier, and there aren't that many walls that you can use, so it's pretty interesting that it's a pretty interesting tier. I really like it a lot. Definitely try it out on the PO server. Highly recommend it. So this is a battle I had against one of my good friends, Charles Darwin, or like Smcha, or however the hell you pronounce that name. But we're good friends, and we decided to have a Middle Cup battle, and this turned out to be a pretty cool battle. So hope you guys enjoy. So I'm gonna start right off the bat with my Dusclops, and he's gonna start off with his Getty, his famous Togetic. I know his Getty set because I made it with him, so I know he's gonna go for the Ominous Wind. So I'm just gonna go right away into my Chansey. So I'm gonna opt to go for a Toxic because I know that Getty loves to stall, but he's gonna predict my Toxic. Gonna go into his Lairon. Now I'm thinking he might go for a Head Smash, so I'm gonna go into my Girder to resist that, and because I can scare him out with a Mach Punch, I'm just gonna play it safe, go for a Mach Punch. There's no reason for me to over-predict this early in the game. He's gonna go into his Magmar, who's gonna take the Mach Punch pretty nicely and scare me off at the same time. So I know he's probably like, a special attacking set. So I'm gonna go back into my Chansey, take like any hit he has, and I take it so nicely. This is without a Violate as well, so this is pretty damn impressive. So now, he's going to go back into his Togetic, and I'm just going to opt to go for the Wish this time, because I'm not sure if he was going to go back into his Lairon again, and I don't want to just be wasting a turn just like Toxicking a Lairon. So now I know he's still in his Getty, so I'm just going to go for a Toxic this time, finally get it, which is very nice. He also has Tri-Attack, and that's going to be really annoying, because he's actually going to get a lot of the Tri-Attack hacks, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter, because Chansey has Natural Cure, so I'm not too concerned at all. So I'm just going to go for another Wish, stall him a little bit, and then he's going to get the Freeze right here. And that really isn't that big of a deal because I can just switch out and the Freeze is gone, so I'm cool. I'm totally cool with it. So I'm going to go into my Porygon 2 because I'm really hoping that his defense is higher than special defense, which is the case, so I am going to get the special attack boost, and now things are looking pretty good. So I know I can take a Head Smash because Porygon 2 just has a really decent amount of bulk, so I'm going to go for Trick Room, followed up by Ice Beam, which does a really decent chunk to this Lairon, but unfortunately he is going to have enough to make a substitute, and now he is going to be able to finish me off with a Head Smash. But it's cool because there's still 2 turns of Trick Room left. I can still make something happen. I'm going to go into my Rhydon now because my Rhydon is one of my main sweepers in Trick Room, and I am going to be able to finish off that Lairon with a Hammer Arm. Very nice. So now, he's gonna go into his Porygon 2 now, and I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure a Hammer Arm can kill it, so I'm just gonna go for it either way. So I'm just like, okay, it's cool, no problem. And then I missed the Hammer Arm. No! This sucks, because now he's gonna finish me up with an Ice Beam, and now he already has a special attack boost. But it's okay, because I know Chansey can wall him once again. Tri-Attack isn't doing anything to me. I can just pull off another Toxic on this Porygon 2, which is gonna be very, very beneficial. So, yeah, he gets a burn on the Tri-Attack, which is like derp, but whatever, it really doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna opt to just stall a tiny bit more, and he's gonna decide to switch out into his Krokorok, and I'm just gonna try to protect just to stall him. So, Krokorok, I'm not sure what he wants to do, but I think he might predict my switch into Dusclops, so I'm gonna go into my Girder to take the Dark move, which he does go for, which is very nice. He actually goes for Beat Up, which is pretty interesting, and it doesn't really do that much, but either way, I'm just gonna go for a Drain Punch because it's very safe going for it, and I'm just gonna instantly kill that Krokorok and give me some HP. So once again, I have to go back. in the Chansey because of the Magmar and Flamethrower this Chansey is just working, doing so much work this battle. It's really nice. So he's gonna go back into his Vigoroth now. Now I'm not sure what kind of set this Vigoroth is. I don't see it too often because Vigoroth's lacking. So I'm gonna try to go into my Girder just to see if he might go for a Crunch, predicting my Dusclops. But he just goes straight away for a Frustration, and that kills me. And this is kind of telling me he's got to be banded because I don't see a Life Orb. That did way too much damage because I know my Girder can take a few hits. So I know he's banded. So I'm going to go into my Dusclops now, and he does switch out here, which does tell me that he's banded. So I'm just going to opt to go for a Will-O-Wisp, trying to burn that Vigoroth, but it's not going to work out for me. And it's totally cool. So now, I know he might go for Ominous Wind, but I'm pretty sure I can live one. I just really hope he doesn't get any of the stat boosts, because if he does, then I'm going to lose this game. But either way, I'm just going to go for the Trick Room, once again, so I can get some speed priority. And now, I'm just going to opt to switch out and go back into my Chansey to sponge more of these hits. Because as long as I can Toxic Stall this thing, I should be good. And plus, it's really nice that Chansey and Dusclops are good against each other's weaknesses, so I can just easily switch back and forth. So Tri-Attack gets another burn on me, which is like, okay, whatever. And I'm just going to try to go for another Toxic, thinking he might switch out, but it doesn't really work out. So guessing he might just want to leave his Togetic in as fodder, which is cool with me, because I can easily just stall this thing, so that's awesome. So now he's gonna decide to switch out and go back into his Porygon 2, probably thinking I'm gonna go back into Dusclops, which is the case, but he doesn't get the special attack boost because he switched out first and he used his download ability on my Chansey, so that kind of sucks for him. But now I'm gonna switch right back out into my Chansey because I really don't want to be taking a Shadow Ball. I need to save my Dusclops for later because Dusclops is the only thing that can counter that Vigoroth. And I'm kind of pinned down to a corner right now, so it's kind of a really awkward situation for me. So I'm just going to stay in and go for a Wisp to try to get some HP back because once again I need to save Chansey and Dusclops because they're my two main walls. And Toxic is starting to rack up just a tiny bit on that Porygon 2, and he's going to actually switch out and go to my Vigoroth, probably predicting my switch into the Dusclops, but I'm just going to opt to just stay in and go for a Seismic Toss, just do a tiny bit of damage. Now I'm going to go back into my Dusclops thinking he might go for like any move, but Earthquake really doesn't do that much to me. That's totally cool with me. And now I'm just gonna take the opportunity to set up a Trick Room, which is very nice because I still have one more Trick Room sweeper left on my team. I can still make something happen. So I'm gonna go switch out and go into my Duo Scion, who is my last Trick Room sweeper. He's a very powerful Pokemon in Middle Cup, just saying. So I'm just gonna opt to go for the Psychic, kill off that freaking Togetic, and that finally dies. Yes. So now he's going to go into Magmar, easily going to kill that thing off with a Psychic. I'm pretty sure he just wanted to fodder it because he knew that he couldn't do anything with that Chansey. Now Vigoroth comes, and he goes for a Sucker Punch, and I did not see that coming at all. Oh my god, that's really annoying. So he's just going to kill off my Duo Scion. Don't have any more sweepers left. But I know he's banded, he's locked into Sucker Punch, so I know he's going to switch out here if I send out Chansey. So I'm just going to go for a Toxic to try to get that thing Toxic, but fortunately it doesn't work. But it's cool because this Porygon 2 can't really do anything to me, so right now my game plan is that I need this Porygon 2 to die when my Chansey is out, because if that happens, then I'm able to use Protect and scout out what kind of move that Vigoroth wants to lock himself into and plan accordingly. Here, he goes for a Shadow Ball, predicting my switch into Dusclops, but not really going to work out for him. And now I'm just going to take the opportunity to pass the Wish to my Dusclops to make sure I can get some HP back, and this is going to be very helpful. So I am going to get back my Wish, get back all my HP, and now, once again, I'm going to switch right back out into my Chansey to make sure I'm in the situation like I described before, so that now he's down to his Vigoroth, and I have Chansey out. So now he's going to send him out. I'm going to go for a Protect, see what move he locks himself into. He's going to choose Ice Punch, hoping he get a Freeze. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. So I know I can just go for a Toxic this turn, poison it, and now I just have to stall for like 5 turns, which is not that big of a deal. So first turn, just going to go for Protect. Sorry, I put the mouse there. And It's not going to do anything. Now, I'm just going to go into my Dusclops, who is physically bulky, and I know I can pretty much take Ice Punches all day long, unless he gets a crit or something. So he's going to go for Ice Punch, and then he gets the freeze, and I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. But to be honest, it really doesn't matter because Ice Punch really isn't doing that much to me, so it's cool. He's just gonna end up dying to the Toxic, so that is going to be the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Like I said, I highly recommend trying out Middle Cup. It's a very, very fun tier, and yeah, just feel free to try it out on the PO server, and just let me know if you ever want to challenge in it. So, yeah, this is Herpy Derpy, signing out. See you guys later.